Davis and Frank Martin exchange words for the first time since they fight been announced, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget to catch your boy KO live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I ask that you join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams, the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate me, man. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Or you can always just come by the channel while I'm live and we can get it cracking right then and there. So, last night on Twitter, Tank Davis and Frank Martin got to going back and forth. I ain't gonna quote everything for you. Some of this shit has been deleted because y'all know Tank will tweet and delete some shit real quick on your ass, bro. You gotta screenshot that shit. And I got it at home. I just happen to be driving right now. But y'all gotta get this content because y'all know we always working over here at Knockout Boxing 86 TV. But anyway, bro. So, long story short, Tank Davis and Frank Martin. Tank say, look, man, I'm about to knock something out. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you know what I mean? He had a Friday reference in there. Frank Martin get to responding, man, I'm going to go Craig on your ass if you think you Debo. Tank tell him stay ready. He say I'm suited and booted. Frank say that shit going the whole opposite way, my boy. And Tank say, you know, say less, bro. And then they, you know, they go their separate ways or whatever. But I like that, bro. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin ain't coming to lay down to Tank Davis. Tank gonna be in there with a real dog. And I ain't saying Hector laid down. I do think Ryan quit. You know what I'm saying? Mario Barrios didn't lay down. Tank being in there with a real dog. Somebody that's gonna come in there, you know what I mean? And do the damn thing. That's good for him. Maybe you get to see more tools that he got. Maybe you get to see him have to bite down more. Maybe you get to see that he really just different in an animal like that. You know what I mean? That's one thing that we saw with Terrence Crawford when he fought Earl that just made you be like, damn, bro. Because you know Earl a dog and Earl ain't going to lay down. And to watch Bud do that, you can't do nothing but respect that shit. And I ain't saying Frank Martin is Earl Spence Jr. I'm not saying that, bro. But what I am saying is that Frank Martin, Earl ain't signing no hoe ass dude to his promotional company. What I am saying is that Frank Martin ain't gonna go in there and lay down. If Frank Martin get hurt, I anticipate Frank Martin to fight back. I don't anticipate Frank Martin to be running away and shit. I don't anticipate him to be scared to throw punches and shit. He gonna try to be in that bitch banging out. And that's what we need as fight fans, bro. Guys like Tank Davis need to fight. This is a normal fight. Because if Tank Davis is who I believe him to be, Frank Martin ain't finna be no problem like that. But we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Shit, I've been wrong before. I'm right a lot. But I'm looking forward to this moment, to this fight. And I love Frank Martin's energy, bro. Mario Barrios didn't do this shit. Ryan Garcia's shit came across as goofy. Ryan was trying to talk shit to Tank too. But no disrespect, man. If y'all watching this video, y'all kind of know what I'm saying without saying it. Just his vibe wasn't, it ain't fit. You know what I mean? It didn't fit the shit he would talk. When Frank tell you that I'm coming, this shit gonna go the whole other way, and he playing video with him, you know what I'm saying? Training and shit. Talking about you know, dog food and shit. Playing in the background when Frank doing that shit, you know Frank really talking about stepping. It just hit a little different. And he well spoken and you can tell he mean what he say. And I like the way he did shit like stepping to Keyshawn Davis directly and shit. When Keyshawn was popping all that shit. I like the fact that everybody was calling Frank a duck, myself included. Myself included with the Shakur Stevens and shit. And then he make you have to be like, nah, bro, I was wrong in the motherfucker. He wasn't ducking. He just got a Tank fight. Tank more dangerous than Shakur. He's considered to be a better fighter than Shakur by many, including myself. And he, instead of fighting Shakur for a title, he trying to go get Tank shit. No, he just taking a payday, KO. He just want a payday, man. if you think that he really don't believe he can win, bro, if you think that Frank Martin ain't really 10 toes down, trying to make something shake, trying to make something happen, then you don't know shit about Frank Martin, bro. You don't know nothing about him. So I give him credit. I give him credit for, catching wind of who Tank was talking about. I give both of them credit for confirming the fight for us. I don't know how much more y'all need. I'm waiting for the official announcement. Man, that shit official. Tank don't be going back and forth with motherfuckers like that he ain't fighting. Neither does Frank Martin. This is an athletic fighter Tank Davis gonna be in the ring with. This is a guy that can punch. This is a guy that is well trained by Derrick James. That's gonna have a good game plan. That's gonna try to make Tank bring some shit out and make him uncomfortable. I anticipate Frank Martin maybe trying to push Tank Davis back some, trying to use his physical strength against Tank. And I anticipate Tank Davis to dog it out and be like, Tank ain't finna let nobody just bully him. We know that. Frank Martin gonna have to get his defense together though, and he's going to absolutely have to work more. That them laws and shit that he have and not being able to work consistently, that's not gonna work with Tank Davis. Because when you start having laws and shit and y'all going tit for tat, that time and that ring IQ, that explosiveness, that speed of Tank, shit a whole different monster, bro. That shit a whole different monster, man. You gonna have to work with him. You can't out snipe one of the best snipers in boxing. You're not gonna out snipe him. You can maybe outwork him. You can maybe make him uncomfortable. But you're not gonna out snipe him. So I can't wait to see what Frank Martin's game plan is in this Tank Davis fight. But I gotta say, initially, just watching they back and forth last night, I love the energy, bro. I love the energy that Frank Martin is giving off. I love that. Them boys talking. They barking. They in camp. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with all of that, bro. And to me, this the best fight in the lightweight division right now. I'm not saying Tank and Frank is better than Tank and Shakur. I'm saying out of all the fights, we know Navarrete is fighting Barinchyk for the WBO. We know Loma is fighting Kambosos for the IBF. We know Shakur will be defending his WBC belt either June 29th or July 6th. But let's say Shakur's best possible fight, because we don't know who Shakur is fighting, but his best possible realistic fight on those dates will be maybe a Raymond Muratalla. So let's say Shakur versus Raymond Muratalla. And then you got Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Tank versus Frank is the best fight, bro. It's the best fight out of all the champions. Tank Davis, the WBA, Shakur, the WBC. Loma and Kambosos for the vacant IBF. Navarrete and Barinchyk for the vacant WBO. The Tank versus Frank fight is the best fight, with Shakur versus Raymond Muratalla, if that fight happens, coming in as a close second. But we can't even give Shakur Muratalla because we don't know who he's fighting yet. But of the ones that we know who they fighting, we know who Tank is fighting. We know Loma and Kambosos is fighting. We know Navarrete and Barinchyk is fighting. Tank and Frank is the best fight, bro. It's the best fight. Two dudes that's punching. Two dudes that's athletic. They got good feet. Two dudes that's well-trained with really good trainers and Coach Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis and Derrick James on Frank Martin's side. And two undefeated dudes that sure themselves. Frank Martin ain't never tasted defeat. Obviously, neither has Tank Davis. Can't wait for it, man. Cannot wait for this shit. And I love, every time Tank say some shit, I need Frank to bark back. Because, see, this is what I feel like I know about Tank Davis. I think the more that you press him, the more that you challenge him, the more confident you are, that's going to make him, put him in a position to raise his game and bring that shit out inside of him that I believe don't nobody else got. I believe Tank Davis is special, bro. Again, I'll be proven right or proven wrong over time, but I believe he's special. I believe he can get to and show a level that's scary. that's scary. Where he's seeing everything you doing, countering everything you doing, accurate as hell, with explosive ass power behind it, and just cat-like crazy ass reflexes that's just unmatched, bro, down there in them division. I don't think nobody, when he's all the way on, I don't think there's nothing nobody can do with him, bro. I don't think there's nothing nobody can do with him. But we're going to find out with this Frank Martin fight. I can't wait, man. I'm excited. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, of this back and forth between Tank Davis, Frank Martin. What you think of the fight. Is it the best fight at 135 pounds right now? Do you think Frank can beat Tank? Do you think Frank Martin really believes in himself? Just let me know in the comment section, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. We out of here. Peace out.